Hello, Tim from Fairplay Now on the 31st of October 2023. Now, before I talk about the main subject for this video, I want to just say how crazily busy I've been in these last 2 months, all the way from the start of September to now. Here we are, the last day of October, and these 2 months just seem to have lasted absolutely forever because I've crammed in so much, all kinds of freedom stuff, events, marches, meetups, interviews, things I've had to go along and film, and that's all coupled to the stuff I normally do and also my normal work as well. And as far as that's concerned, I've had not only the normal stuff, but 3 big projects to do in that time span as well. Sort of 3 projects, quite a bit larger than what I sort of normally get involved with these days. So all round it's been very hectic, very crazy, and I haven't done quite as many videos like this as I would have liked, because I've been too blimmin' knackered, to be honest with you. Yeah, being tired kind of hits the old creativity a little bit, I find. So all of this stuff's calming down a little bit as we go into November. I've still got some bits and pieces happening, which I think you'll enjoy, but it's definitely looking at the moment quite a lot calmer than what it has been. Anyway, with that out of the way, as I say, it's the 31st of October, and of course tonight, we're supposed to be celebrating this particular thing that happens today, and I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You can hardly miss it, can you? You've got all the stuff everywhere, all of these decorations all over people's houses, pumpkins, and yeah, all the stuff, all the paraphernalia. And of course, pretty much any business you go into, whether it's a pub or a restaurant, they've got, again, the decorations and their sort of events and things they've got going on, promotions and stuff. And it's absolutely exploded. I really don't remember this day being as big a thing in years past as it is now. Certainly when I was a teenager and in my 20s, you hardly heard anything about it at all. And then when I got into my 30s, it seemed to become more of a thing in this country. I know it's always been a thing in America, of course, but going way back. But here it's just kind of grown up and up and up, and the whole thing's exploded. And it's like all of these sort of festivals, whatever you want to call them, it's become very commercialized as well. So it's absolutely everywhere. And I, for one, I haven't celebrated or done anything to celebrate this day for many a long year. I said this in my recent newsletter, actually, and the reason being is because although it looks like it's benign, it's a little bit of fun, whatever, you know, I'm probably going to get people sort of saying under this video, oh, it's a bit of fun, Tim, what are you about? You know, get a grip, you're a party pooper, whatever. But have I been paranoid? Or is the whole thing, the whole H thing, really a way of normalizing things that shouldn't be normalized? The whole thing is, as far as I can see, pretty satanic, really. And you've got all of that kind of imagery going on, everything from, well, I don't really need to sort of explain it. You know what I'm talking about. The masks, and not the muzzle type masks either, but the scary type of masks. Well, those masks were quite scary as well, to be fair, as far as I'm concerned. Certainly what they represented, at least. But anyway, I'm talking about the proper H masks, and it's just just all almost like Satanism or whatever you want to call it, you know, the sort of worship and the honouring of things that really shouldn't have that kind of adulation being done, but kind of disguised and wrapped up as, oh yeah, you know, it's just a bit of fun, it only happens once a year, and all of this kind of thing. But is it really just a bit of fun, or is it an attempt to gradually, over many years or decades, an attempt to normalise stuff that shouldn't be normalised, stuff that should be kept into the shadows, or you know, or not even that, but it's been brought out to the fore. And of course, coupled with this, it seems like any sort of big event that happens that involves some kind of opening ceremony or whatever, something like that. I'm referring particularly to the Commonwealth Games because it's so in your face, but that had all of the imagery, didn't it? You know, the Tower of Babel and the bull with sort of glowing red eyes, and yeah, all sorts of stuff going on with that. And if you know what the symbology is with these things, it's very easy to spot, isn't it? And it's the same with this. It's all normalising, yeah, stuff to do with the devil, I guess, Satan, and it shouldn't be. I don't think, which is why, yeah, not just for the last few years, but for many years, at least 3 decades, I've just had nothing to do with it. Just do not want to go and celebrate this thing, whether it's something inside me, innate inside me, where I just thought something's not quite right with this. I don't really want to be celebrating this or giving it my attention, you know, whatever. So, like I say, I mentioned this in my recent newsletter. If you don't know about my newsletter, I'll put a link in the description box below here so you can go and sign up to that. And it comes out every Sunday around about 6 p.m. So you can sort of get a hold of next Sunday's issue if you feel so inclined. But after I sent out the last one where I was talking about this kind of thing, I had quite a few replies. So thank you very much if you're one of those people. Much appreciated. I haven't replied to everybody yet, but I will be getting around to that soon. But one lovely person sent me in, words of reassurance and also a video. And it's a guy, I can't remember his name. It's quite a unpronounceable name, but or hard to pronounce name, should I say. So I won't attempt it here, but this lady sent it in to me. And yeah, this guy thinks along the same lines I do, thinks that the H thing most certainly shouldn't be celebrated because it represents a lot of bad energies and things that, like I say, we shouldn't be celebrating in any way. But I think what I'll do is I'll put a link to this video in the description box below, and you can watch that. Maybe watch it tonight. It goes on for a fair while. I think it's an hour and a half, something like that, and it might be something to watch and something where you can sort of focus on this guy's words rather than what's going to be going on tonight. So not paying any attention or giving that any credibility or your time, but you can spend it kind of looking at something that's against that kind of thing. Anyway, gonna leave it, let you go and watch that, and do sign up to the newsletter if you feel so inclined, and I'll be back soon. Tim from Fair Play Now, thanks for watching.